compartí este video, pero además de eso, no te olvides que la música que escuchas de fondo es de ellos de Vitamina Records. Podés mandarnos tu demo o dejarnos abajo en la descripción y todo eso. No se olviden, ¿qué hay que hacer, Gonzalo?
Suscríbete al canal y la campanita. ¡Ping!
Compartan y den like. Bye.
Hello, this is another set of Vitamina interviews. Now we have Alexi Shelbi right from Chicago via Skype with camera and all. How are you?
Just fine, man.
Tell us then, how are you doing this Sunday and what did you do yesterday, apart from talking to us?
I'm relaxed and, just got my music together for some things I was doing. I'm going to be recording with Paris Brightlets later on this week, actually Monday and Tuesday. So I was getting music together for he and I for our session.
Good to know. Let's then go to our first question. We know that you were born in Chicago. You are then one of the living legends there. And can you tell me what were your first musical influences?
I mean, I would say, early Motown stuff and the usual culprits. Michael Jackson, Prince, Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, just soul. So much, but actually, even classic rock, some Led Zeppelin, some Kiss, some Billy Idol, so it's some James Brown, of course. It ranged.
Right, so you have a quite good school then from all of these artists. So and you need
music is was in the family a lot. So everybody was playing it then and playing it now. So made it easy.
That's so good. And how old were you when you explored the clubbing scene initially in Chicago?
I'd say about 12.
12? Wow. How did you get into the clubs at that age? Was it?
Well, no. Well, here's the thing, and only a few people have ever asked me that. Like they just okay, cool, and move on to the next question. But it's funny, like a friend of mine from the neighborhood, actually a big drug dealer guy, who took me under his wing and saw my thirst for knowledge is for the music and everything, and so he would just walk me right in, because he had full say so of what was going on, this, that, and the other. So he would just walk right in. He's with me. Cool, we go in, and like I was hearing it on the radio first and everything, but to actually see it live, unbelievable. The power of a room full of people all in unison, all on one accord, enjoying that sound, that feeling was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I just had to be, a part of that and seeing some of the masters of their day then and now, with Ron Hardy, Frankie Knuckles, Mike Izabuku, Mike Dunn, seeing people like that back then, and even Robert Owens, seeing him do his thing, those people just was just unbelievable. And so I knew I wanted that to be a part of my life.
Right, so you have a privileged view of the whole scene. So many people will envy you for having that input. Okay, and we know that you will be then touring around South America soon, and that you're coming to Uruguay.
I can't wait.
It's going to be November 21st here at Ovo, in a beautiful city here in Uruguay, Punta del Este. Any expectations or any special treat?
I just want them to be open to new as well as the classics. I'm not really sure what to expect, but by me not playing records but CDs, that makes me way more flexible to alter what I'm doing, and so that's a much better deal.
We are very open-minded and we are always willing to get to know new music and new people, so you will definitely like it. Also, I have listened to the whole set that you prepared for Nina, then from the SoundCloud page, so I listened to it completely this morning, and it's unique, there's variety, it's inspiring. I feel like, I'm making music right now, writing music with a computer. So thank you so much.
I think music should inspire. It shouldn't be just just so robotic, so much just 1 2 3 1 2 3. It should jumble around. It should be smooth yet chaotic. You know, it should be spontaneous. It should just be thought provoking. And so that's what I hope to do. How that set even came about was I was going over an old folder, and a lot of that stuff is like Chicago people that I'm like, it's so odd that people don't associate Chicago with techno. When I'm like, man, you if we didn't do techno, then what is Acid Tracks? What is by DJ Pierre? What is Circles Bells? Robert Amani? You know, what is Short Circuits? Steve Poindexter. So I'm like, categories and boxes that they like to put you in, that's fine, but the categories and boxes need to be accurate. Which you can't put me in any box or any category, because I just wake up in the morning and make whatever I feel like making. You know, the things that make me produce music is from life experience. You know, from the smallest things to the minute things to beauty in everything around me, or even something chaos. It's brought on by feelings, and right. So I feel very deeply.
It shows and notices. It's noticeable then in this mix. It's wonderful. Also, are you getting ready for Halloween?
You know what? I'm not going to be home. I'm going to be actually back in Berlin. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not booked for anything that I know of yet. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe me and Tyree hang out or something. So we'll see what happens.
What would be your costume if you were at home?
I haven't worn a costume in a long time. I don't really celebrate it like that. Like I know if you're in a relationship, I suppose, and the women can make you do whatever. But as I am not currently in one, not one where a woman can make me put some sort of costume on, I think I'll just be real chill about the whole thing.
Right. I would then. I think my costume this year will be Skrillex. He really scared me. He looks scary to me. You know, the blue eyes and all in black and long hair. So it quite fits in. And our next.
Okay.
And our next question would be: we know that you have been producing music and mixing music since 1987, or so. And we found so far 3 record
I was
labels.
making music way before that.
Really?
I didn't put records out. See, here's the thing that people don't know is that we were doing it for each other. Like way before records came out, way before even going out, we were making music for each other, putting it on cassette, bringing it to the club, letting the Lewis play it, letting me play it, letting like I said, each other play it. So way before putting it on record, we didn't just start then. I was way back in like '82, way back with just influence, like I said, with the world. So I wish I did have a lot of that stuff that I did back then on cassette. A lot of it was terrible. When I heard some of the stuff, I'm like, oh my God, Kay. So thank goodness that I studied my craft. I mean, I can always, be better, and I do. I strive to be better always. But I was doing it way before then, man.
Yeah. We should make then a day, the cassette day, to honor that little piece of music equipment or hardware that allows so much of democracy and the music propagation for people who could not then just put a record on the press.
Well, I mean, I had a 505, a 606, and a 909, and a 303, of course. So yeah, it was just, especially hardware back then. No software that that we knew about or that we were aware of, and so yeah, it was just the usual things. Everything from the Rolling Family.
Exactly.
Everything. So yeah.
Now, also we have then detected that you have and manage 3 record labels that are Tech Soul Deep, Tech Soul, and K Classic. What is the difference between them?
No. Tech Soul Deep, K Classic, of course, and Black 13. Black 13 came about because I wanted to show my views and our views and those people around me of what we feel techno has lost. Like techno, it can have a soul, techno, but we wanted to ramp it up. So Black 13 label is a faster pace type of, that's nothing. I want nothing on that label. I think the lowest I'll go is like 130. Other than that, I want the tempo. It's not for cute dancing. I want you sweating. I want you raging against, what's bothering you.
So it's...
And then Tech So Deep came because I wanted to show the same thing. What I thought techno was lacking. I don't know when it happened, but it seemed to have lost a real groove, a real vibe, a real soul, and everything like that. So it doesn't have to be just button mashing, and that's to me what it's. People just like mindlessly pressing buttons or presets, no feeling, no nothing, and it just was whack. And then so K Classic came because that was me once again wanting to put out my original versions of things like off Lisa, my Medusa, Vertigo, all that stuff, Essence of a Dream, and wanting to help my friends around me put their music out. It's definitely none of the labels are just about me. It's not about me put on my labels. That's why compilations came out first, and I was very blessed to have some super friends of mine join in.
It's fantastic that you share your knowledge and also your skills, then to manage 3 labels at the same time for other people as well.
Yeah, I tell you what though, like it sounds good when I was saying it, but when you have to actually do it, Jesus Christ, it is really hard work. It's really hard work because I'm one label is ran through Stompy. They're handling my distribution. They handle Black 13 and they handle Tech So Deep. And then who handles K Classic is ran out of the UK with Prime Distribution.
Okay.
And so sometimes I forget who I'm talking to and which song, which label and everything, which is a lot going on in my head. So you have to deal with like a release schedule and everything. And it sounds good to be the boss, but when things go right, okay, yeah, you're the boss, yay. When things go bad, yes, everybody's looking at you, pointing at you. You're the boss. What's going on? Where's new product and everything? And it's taking on a great toll, and it takes a lot out of my week to keep everything rolling like it has to be because I'm the only person doing it right now, and I don't always want to listen to demos, but it's part of the job, so I have to do it.
Okay, yeah, we talked to Nina some weeks ago. And I asked her then what she needed at the moment and some other questions. She said an assistant. So we are planning then to... I will publish my own email so I can then do a pre-selection for her perhaps. So if someone gets a job because of me, they will have to send me a postcard at the end of the year.
Well, I have a great respect for my team. It's not... Everything is just me by myself, but I have Nina. Thank God, she's taken on a great chunk of the booking part because I was booking myself a lot this time because I've certain booking agencies that I will not name right now, but it just didn't go well, and I need people around me who do what they say they can do, or I need them to do their best in getting things done. So yeah, it makes it difficult when people don't do what they say. Now I have to go back and deal with all that. But I'm happy with the work that Nina's doing, and she's got me to that part of the world that I've never been to. I always have to go favorite places and new places, definitely, to meet new fans and to meet new people. So happy about this.
Talk to Romani. He knows about it. He's been here.
Yeah. That's my little bro, we chit chatted before he got there, and I've seen the pictures and everything. So I wish they would have got video, or I wish I would have seen video of what he's playing. But the pictures look magnificent. The crowd looked very open to what was going on, and that's what I want. So yes,
good.
Happy
and
about that.
About then, what is your vision of the future of this music? Your hopes and dreams?
I hope to, I was getting discouraged about about who was doing what, and the fact that it took nothing to be quote unquote famous. Like the people that were just lacking, not putting any real thought provoking music out there, any real feeling, and the fact that the lines were getting blurred on what was what. Like there were people just taking the name house and putting it on everything. I'm like, it deserved better than that. A lot of people, gave their life, their time out of their life, I should say, to make this genre what it is. And so for somebody like Tiesto or one of those other EDM guys to call and say what they're doing house after you got your own thing, that's cool. Stay with that. But once you start tagging what we're doing onto what you're doing, see that confuses people. It shouldn't, but it does. And so that right there, I'm not really excited about that. So I mean, people say, oh, okay, don't get excited. What's in a name? Everything is in a name. My name is K. If somebody kept calling me Chuck or Bob, then I would be pissed off. Everything is in a name. It is what it is. And so if we started something and we called it what it is and we made it what it is, then you can't just come along out of right field and say, well, I'm going to say this is what it is also, when that's not. Everything is in a name. It's something that we built, and we're proud of that. So makes it difficult to hear that. So I mean, I'm with 3 labels, I hope to combat every piece of shit music that's out there with good music.
Right, and I think that's part of the lack of some marketing people around DJs and producers. Like they respect the label and the history of this and create something new, give it a different name. I mean, there are thousands of words.
Well, exactly, and I'm like, if what you're doing is so great, then call it something different. Then call it something different, whatever you're going to call it. But don't try to ban.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Oh, we have a delay. Good, we're back.
So it's just I'm just trying to do my part, because you can sit around and talk about how sad the music scene is become lately and how it used to be this, used to be that. Okay, but what are you doing to bring it back? What are you doing to to set things right? And so 3 labels, I hope to set things right. I hope to leave my mark in this thing we call dance music or whatever, in music period, because I don't just do dance music. My taste and variety of things are extensive. So it's just I'm just trying to do something about it, because you can sit, like I said, you can sit around all day and say, oh, it's crap, oh, he's crap, oh, she's crap, and there are a lot of crap out there, but you need to do something about it. You need to radio shows such as yourself and play good music and you need to let people know exactly what it is, because if you can tell a lie long enough, sometimes it just turns true.
That's true. And we will leave you then, because time is really expensive on a Sunday. Okay. And we will have a lot to talk about then when you come here on November. Yes. We will meet you definitely there. And let's see. Hold on. Let me say what's up to Nina and Beautiful Techno, my K Classic family, Texo D family, Black 13 family, my people, Sean Lai, and my little bro Phoenix, DJ Skull, of course, and all my people out there. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. And let's get it. Let's combat bad music with good music. Okay, thank you then so much for these minutes, and I'll see you around in a month, okay? All right, bro. See you. Bye-bye. Ciao. Ciao.